people understand elevation. I think at this time and date right now, I think Auburn is looking for several coaches, right? And I can keep going on and on, but I'm not going to throw nobody out there, okay? Now you have my guy, Coach Saban, the GOAT. He is so powerful and so strong that he's affected 3 programs. He's affected Alabama by leaving. He's affected Washington by that guy leaving. Then he's affected Arizona by that guy leaving. You know how cool that is. I'm like, Coach, you are killing them, boy. You are killing them. Yeah. And guess what? All those kids are calling us right now. Trying to get in.
They want to come to Colorado.
Exactly. So you're going to have that. But what I'm not doing is, first of all, we had coaches elevate. So now you mad because the coach left here and now he's the head coach again?
Right.
Are you mad because the guy left here and went to his alma mater, and Coach Kelly at Auburn? He's my guy. I call him right now. He's going to be, hey, Prep, you mad? Now you have a couple coaches that went lateral, but that's on them. They didn't go down. Dennis Thurman was our analyst. Now he's going to be a coordinator in Hawaii. That's my dog. That's my partner. So, and the only reason I haven't hired a person to coordinate in the defensive line is because I'm not trying to be quick. I'm trying to be right.
Okay.
I'm trying to be right.
Like it.
I'm trying to be right because we have a staff that's built on a lot of guys that's been at pro level, man, that these kids can glean from. Like they've been in pro locker rooms in a pro uniform, and I'm trying to continue that. So sometimes I may have to wait for the interview to be over for an NFL guy. You don't know what I'm up to. I'm never caught naked. I'm not naked, believe that. I just had pulled the trigger. I got my drawers on. So
I like it.
That's not the case. The case is we're going up another level. I've never decreased. I've always increased, man. So, and I think our kids deserve it. Our kids deserve it. So it's so funny that when it happens, when you see people moving from my staff is one thing, but you see people move from another staff is another thing.
Right. It's all about the narrative or the story that they're trying to tell. And you saying that about you not trying to be first, you're trying to be right.
You gotta be right.
I feel like right now in the media, we could certainly, not even right now, it feels like it's been like a good 5, 6, 7, 10-year run where people are just trying to be first, but not getting the story right.
I don't subscribe to
that's
that.
just my caveat there.
No, you're right.
But
I don't subscribe to that. I don't want to be first. I've been winning on my whole life. I know what winning feels like. I'm good. So
Yes.
I know how to win. I know what being on the top of the mountain, yelling down. I know what that feels like. So I want to be consistent because my kids deserve it here. I love these young men. It ain't just a coach-player relationship, man. I genuinely love these kids, man. They my dogs. I mean, I was sitting up there, handing them chips out my bag yesterday. They like, Coach, you got the hood chips. I'm like, yeah, Amazon, boy. Amazon. So we got a different relationship, man. That's why I said, guys, coaches, I want these kids to not only want to play for me, I want them to want to play for us. I want them to want to kill for us.
So that's why you haven't named a DC yet.
Yeah, I got 3 DCs.
And do you know who it? Do you want to announce that right now? Do you know who it might be?
No, it might be several different 3 people. It might be out of 3 people right now, but they're in interviews as well. So they're really good. They really are relational, and they really know this game. And can utilize what we have here and take them to the next level. I mean, just like Pat Shermer. Pat Shermer is my OC. You got a problem with Pat Shermer? Pat was 21 years in the NFL. So what do you? He took over someone else's offense and still did well. You know how hard it is to call someone else's plays, and Pat did a phenomenal job. The person that and I give him so much love because I know him like a book is my son. You understand, Shedeur, I think, threw during the 30 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And this is his 3rd different coordinator. We're going to get it right. And it's going to be professionals, not just coaches that coach at the highest level in the NFL, but coaches that can relate to the kids, to the rest of the staff, as well as to me, that can propel these kids to their destination. And sometimes we make decisions based on emotions and based on pressure, and I don't fall prey to that. It's a multitude of teams out there don't have a complete staff. We have what we need. I mean, there's really no coaching going on right now. Really what's going on right now is getting ready to start back recruiting. But you know, we got a whole recruiting staff for that, so the coaches, they do their things as well by going on the road to watch. But right now, I want them to build those relationships here with these young men. So we still have time. And you got to understand, pros, the NFL season is just ending. So some of those well sought after coaches are doing interviews. And I got patience. And I got time. Not only some of those coaches, but some of those coaches at the college collegiate level as well are doing interviews. And I got time. I want to get it right. I want to make sure we have the right guy, because everybody ain't built for this team, this moment, this type of attention, the type of understanding and wisdom that I desire to be displayed with these young men. Everybody don't understand that, and you got to get the right guy to understand that. Sometimes it's not easy. But we're going to get it done. We could have done it already weeks and weeks ago. But would that have been the right guy? I don't think so. So we're going to let God help us and not you. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You just know based on what somebody told you. You don't know based on the game. Thought process is not my thought process. Don't care. I can't say what's fair and what's unfair. I really can't say what's fair to who, because their thought process is not my thought process. I'm going to always come with criticism because of who I am. And then that's going to project on our kids because they play for me. No, he was as well as the coach. So it would never be the same love or passion. It's always going to be a use type of situation. That's what it's going to always be. You'll use me for your clicks, but you're going to hit me while they clicking. Right.
That's true.
I was flipping through something
exactly
like that. I seen two personnel. First of all, you know what you need, and you went out and got what you needed. We had the roster was so horrendous we had to flip it. I mean, you guys know we inherited some bull junk, so we flipped it. Now we really have what we need, not just bodies just walking around aimlessly, as well as the coaching staff. And we're probably going to hire a defensive coordinator within the next 2 days, maybe today, maybe even today, within the next 2 days, because we had to allow those pro guys to get all those interviews out now. We identified a few of them because I want a pro guy that can teach and instruct at another level. That's what we have on the offense. That's what we pretty much have on the whole darn staff, is guys that have taught and played the pro game, because that's where these guys are headed. And I want to give them the navigational system to get there. But I'm excited about the season, Key, and I feel like we have everything we need to be successful.
From the man mouth himself, on the 30th, on Undisputed, he mentioned that DC would be hired within 2 days. It's been 2 days. This is the third day now. So, he could have probably did the interview. Probably should be expecting a announcement today. If not, hey, why are you stressing about it? I'm not saying not to care, but don't worry. It's Coach Prime. He gonna get on top of it. Might not be who you want, but it will be the man for the job.